Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Milan, Michigan. We're here at Durana Dragway, and it is race day. We're going to bring you all the action right here on Speed Sport 1. Hello, I'm Ken Stout. That is Tommy Johnson Jr., and you're watching the IHRA Pro Mod Mania. However, the cars we will feature here today will be the Mountain Motor Pro Stock cars, and they're always a lot of fun to watch. It's been a great battle all season long, and certainly no different here today. They actually had 3 rounds of qualifying one day ago, and Jerry Tucker stands out.
Well, he has all season long. We just saw him a race ago in Mountain Motor Pro Stock. Dropped some jaws with some big-time numbers, and he continued it. He didn't lose it. He still got it, but he's going to have some tough competition out there chasing him down.
Yeah, we had Jeremy Huffman came out here. He was chasing him, so Tucker put up an 07, and then we saw Huffman come out here who had run a 10 and tried to get after it in that third session, knocked a tire off of it, but said, man, I'm going to put that 10 right back in it. I'll be ready for race day.
Well, they're chasing him, and he got a little too aggressive, stepped over the edge. They're going to back it off, put the solid tune-up in it, and come after him on race day.
All right, it is time to line these things up. If you love the low, deep-throated grunt of the Mountain Motors, you're going to love this. Let's go. So let's go to Mountain Motor Pro Stock. Bill Neary and Corey Voss. Yeah, I keep looking at the car and thinking it's Dylan.
Corey kicked Dylan out of the seat this weekend. Dylan's out on vacation, probably having fun with the family. And
yeah, you should go on vacation.
Yeah,
that'd be a good weekend to go.
Corey,
load the car up, boys.
Doing a good job.
Number 4 and number 5 qualifiers here. Corey Voss with a small edge. Actually, decent edge. A little bit to the right out of the groove. He could be in trouble here, but it looks like he's going to come back around and grab the win. 4:15 to a 4:18 as Bill Neary picked up the pace there from his qualifying effort. Nicely done there. And Voss pretty much right at qualifying numbers. 0:10 light. Nicely done.
Good drag race. Both of them cut good. Look, both in the teens. Neary stepping it up. 15 to an 18. Won it on the starting line.
So here comes our next pair in Mountain Motor Pro Stock. Sylvester Barnes and Dwayne Rice. And Dwayne Rice finally getting that thing sorted out in that third session one day ago. Came out, put a 4:11 on the board. Had been chasing some electrical gremlins after qualifying number 1 with that car. And he really struggled the first couple of sessions, came in that third session, and he said, I think we found it. We feel pretty good about that. So with that said, he should be a handful here for Sylvester Barnes.
Yeah, so what was it? I don't know. We changed everything. We fixed it.
Yeah.
Time was of essence, and he was pretty happy to get that thing turned around, and like he said, we should be good now. Sylvester Barnes, first time we've seen him out on the Mountain Motor Pro Stock, in IHRA. Nice looking car, doing a good job this weekend, first time out. Interesting that Dwayne Rice takes the right-hand lane.
Oh, yeah. How about that?
So Corey Voss. That's Mountain Motor Pro Stock guys see something different than the Pro Mods did.
Red light for Sylvester. This one's over. He goes 008 red as well. And on the other side, 4:10 as Dwayne Rice picks up a little bit from his qualifying effort. We talked about the conditions being a little bit worse, and he went a little bit quicker, so he's definitely going in the right direction. 0:30 light as well.
Yeah, Sylvester just missed it. 8th out too soon, and you can see him moving over there to the right. But nothing wrong with Dwayne Rice. His car's moving a little left, too. But he improved.
Corey Voss, nice round 1 win right there. Now, if you keep doing as well as you're doing, you think you're going to kick Dylan out of this driver's seat, or you like being the crew chief?
You know, if he does a dang good job himself, but I'm liking these win lights coming on. So we're doing a great job here. I think I did a good job on the tree. From what I understand, it was a pretty close race. We ran it good. We ran a 15, so just off of our qualifying number, but in the heat of the day. So Well, we're gonna have to see what Jerry Tucker does, because I think we're gonna have him next round, and that's gonna be a tough matchup.
JT is definitely a tough matchup, but we'll see you next round. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you never know. I mean, he is a #1 qualifier, but he'll have to line up alongside Kurt Neighbor to make that battle happen. And I'm sure Kurt Neighbor could turn that thing around. He has struggled so far this weekend, but you don't count out a guy like Kurt Neighbor right off the bat. Stay with us. We'll be right back in just a moment with more great racing action. We've got some great drag racing action coming your way here. Once again, welcome back to Durana Dragway. As Tony Pontieri pulls up to the starting line, he'll line up alongside Jeremy Huffman. And Jeremy Huffman, another guy that got off to a good start here, but a 4:10 on the board in qualifying, came out in the third session and tried to get after it a little bit and knocked the tire off of it.
Yeah, they're trying a new combination. He said he wasn't, they're happy with their car, but if you're going to run any better, you got to try some new things and try a different approach, try a different setup, and said he might have stepped over the edge a little bit. That thing blew the tires off when he left the starting line. The wheel speed was way too fast, drove it right into shake, and said he was going to back it up a little bit today and come out here and race, and we'll see if he's got the combination right now.
3V Performance, Haas chassis for Jeremy Huffman. Another Haas car for Pontieri, and John Causey power under the hood of that one. Reaction times very close for both. Neither one of them stellar, but close nonetheless. But it's going to go to Huffman right back in the zone, and that's exactly what he said. He said, I'm going to put that 410 back in it. Well, it turns out it's a 409, and does a nice job as he'll get the win here and go into round number 2, where he'll square off against Dwayne Rice.
Pontieri, I mean, I know he lost that round, but he has to be happy. That car struggled in qualifying. 433 was the best they run, and come out here first round and get that thing down in the teens, and huge improvement over their qualifying. Just a little bit too late.
Yeah, 074 light to an 078 light, so not typical lights you see here in this category. And burnouts beginning here, and Jerry Tucker doing a good job here. We'll get it up to the top, and Kristen.
Dwayne Rice, ETF 410 with an 8 on that one. Were you happy with that in conditions like this?
Yeah, in conditions like this, we was very happy with it.
What can we expect that next round?
We're going to step it up. Jeremy just went a 10, so we got to step it up.
All right, well, that's the only choice. That's Dwayne Rice. Thank you.
Yep, United Garage Doors going one more round.
Oh, yeah.
And clearly, Voss, paying attention in the staging lanes, realized that there was no Kurt Neighbor, so he knew he was going to race, and it is going to be Jerry Tucker. Jerry qualifying number 1 with a 407.
Now, this car's performance here late has been outstanding, putting an unheard of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hundredths of a second advantage over the number 2 car each round in Columbus, and man, it was just dropping jaws. It was that quick on race day in the heat. Nobody even come close. So.
Made it to the finals. Low ET of the event. Top speed of the event.
Showed up here and continued to do the same.
Oh, 28 light and clicks the clocks at 410. So lost just a little bit there. Low for the round is going to be Jeremy Huffman with that 409. That 410 with a 3 will be second quickest to Dwayne Rice. 410 with an 8.
Nothing really stands out about that run. Just a nice, solid, easy run down the racetrack and going to second round.
Jeremy Huffman, you showed frustration last night, but an ETF 409, I think it might have been the lowest of this round. How happy are you, and where did you find it?
Yeah, we're pretty tickled with that run. We went back and studied our data, and we were like I was telling you, Q2, and so we threw the kitchen sink at it and got a little bit over and pulled some off there. The air got a little worse today, so I'm pretty excited with that 9, honestly, and ready to tune on it some more and try to go another round.
Well, good luck in that next round.
Thank you, guys.
I did say 410 with a 3. That was out to the fourth digit. It was 410 with a 6. So, nonetheless, pretty good battle shaping up here for round number 2 in Mountain Motor Pro Stock.
Yeah, an 09, a 10, a 10, a 15, and conditions will be changing. Guys will be making some adjustments, and we're going to find out who made the right ones.
Chevrolet Corvettes. Man, they were outlawed. You remember in 64, they outlawed the 63 Chevrolet Corvette. You know why?
Because of the split window.
Yeah, they couldn't see out of the rearview mirror. They backed into everything. You know what I mean? They started seeing double, looking cross-eyed with that split in the window.
All right, this is your final here in door mod. No, sorry, semifinal? Oh, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It's finals here in door mod. So Tim Hayes from Traverse City making the 4-hour drive down here. Steve Easton, he's our Aussie boy from Brisbane. Up on the out on the coast, on the Gold Coast, where all the good surfing is. All right, here we go. Talk about surfing. That's gonna have the front tires surfing over the concrete here as they go down the track here. Easton and Hages, pair of 63 split windows. Oh, 64 red for Steve Easton. Hages takes the win on there. He went 4:02 at $1.80. Easton was a 4:11, 148.
How about that, man? Not bad at all. We're going to bring out Kevin Costner's Dances with Tractors here in a minute. Get the track prepped up, scrubbed in, rubbed in, and get us ready for the next round of action coming up here.
Tim Hages, your first Ironman. How does it feel? And just walk me through the weekend, how you got it done.
Really, it wasn't a whole lot of competition. There was only one other car, but we struggled with the car a little bit, but it came around.
Hey, you don't have to tell people that. You got to post on Facebook, I won an Ironman, and no one would ever know.
Yeah, it's great. IHRA is awesome. I mean, I'll be back for sure.
Who helped you get here?
My brother Dave, my wife who couldn't come, and my family.
Well, congratulations. I'm going to have you hold this because it's extremely heavy, and I'm going to put this on you. And, sir, you are a IHRA champion. Congratulations.
Here is Ultra Street. This is your finals here in Ultra Street as Glenn Pushis and Blake Molnar lining up against each other. You got the Coyote-powered Mustang over in the right lane. Traditional big block power underneath the hood of that Oldsmobile 442.
That's a good-looking car, isn't it?
It is a great-looking car.
You know, I got a friend called Mr. Wonderful Motorsports that has one of those for sale that's silver, the other colors.
Is his name Paul Orendorff?
I'll show you the picture of the car. Hold on.
He misses the joke there. No, Paul Orendorff was Mr.
Mr. Wonderful, baby. Come on. Glenn Pushis, left side. Blake Molnar, right side. Coyote Power versus Big Block Chevrolet.
Yeah, 302, and was that 632?
582.
582, all right, so. Here we go.
Top sportsman to the lanes, please. Top sportsman to the lanes. Nor needs you there now, baby.
All right, so who you got? You got GM, you got Ford, you got new style, you got old school. Here we go. Your final round in Ultra Street, ready to go hot. Oh, and a red light gave it away. Blake Molnar, 021 red, throws it away, 457, 155 to the 452, 155 of Pushis. So he did need to cut the light, but, you know, Glenn, no slouch there on the tree there, but that is your final there. hey, you do what it takes to get into the final, and whatever happens, happens.
Glenn Pushes, you are an Ultra Street Ironman. Congratulations. Now, I asked you if you had any struggles this weekend, and you said only with your hair.
With my hair, that's right, that's right. I got a couple of people I want to thank. Bill Travato with Bill Travato Racing Engines for bidding me one hell of a piece. I got my crew, Steve Hildebrand, John Henley, and Doug Thompson, my crew chief. And I got Mike Thompson helping us with tuning the EFI system on this. So I want to thank that whole team. Did a great job this year. It's our first race this year, really getting out here and doing something. And we were successful. So wonderful time. IHRA, you're doing a great job out here. Thank you so much for what you do.
Now, coming out and getting a win your first race, was that due to your confidence moving forward the rest of the year?
Well, we used to race with NMCA a lot before they went defunct. So we've won 3 or 4 world championships, or national championships rather. So we're used to it, but it's great doing something in a bigger stage, that's for sure.
Well, we look forward to seeing you later this year.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Stay with us. We'll be right back in just a moment with more great racing action. Welcome back to Milan, Michigan, and Durana Dragway here for the IHRA Pro Mod Mania as we cover all the action here with the Mountain Motor Pro Stock category. Brings us to the semifinals here for Mountain Motor Pro Stock. As you can see, Jerry Tucker and Corey Voss will be the first pair here as they have just completed their burnout. And Jeremy Huffman and Dwayne Rice. A couple of fast cars here. Voss last time out, 4:15. Still going to have to find some performance if he's going to hang with that car in the right lane. Voss Racing Engines, Voss Wheelie Bars, helping them play the game. And yes, that is Corey behind the wheel.
Having a really good time with Dylan on vacation. You know he'd love to call his brother and say, hey, guess who I just beat?
Oh, yeah. Frank Gugliotta, a big part of the performance there with the JT Motorsports Jerry Tucker entry. Here we go. Red light. Over by the wall there, had to drive it a bit as well. Missed it by 14 thousandths. A little bit too early there for Corey Voss. Knew he had to get after it. Another 4:15 on the board, and Tucker right back in the 4.0s.
Yeah, I can't blame him for taking a shot there just a little bit too early, but he knew he had to go for it. 4.08 by Tucker. Woo, Voss's car moving around big time.
Yeah. We're going to find out who's going to be on the other half of the final round here with Mountain Motor Pro Stock. We know Jerry Tucker is going. Who's going to join him there? Is it going to be Jeremy Huffman or Dwayne Rice? Huffman with a 4.09 in the previous round and Rice with a 4.10. Both of them with hot rods, both very, very capable.
Yeah, Huffman came out low ET last round at 4.09, and he put it back. He said they got too aggressive on that last qualifying run, put it back where they knew it would go down the racetrack, and it sure did. 4.09. Giving him lane choice for this run.
Yeah, Dwayne Rice with a 4.11 finally figured out what their gremlins were. Well, or at least they sorted it out, let's say that, in the third and final qualifying session one day ago, and then came out here, followed that up with another 4.11, and then went a little bit quicker with the 4.10. We'll see if it continues on in that direction. This should be a great race right here. Reaction times both very good out of both drivers, and it's going to come back and go to Huffman, who has the performance advantage here. It was Dwayne Rice with an 0.12 light and an 0.22 for Jeremy Huffman, but that combined with the 4.09 is enough to win it by 36 thousandths.
Dwayne on the tree, and it made a little wiggle there. I don't think he had a pedal up. It'd be interesting to see from this shot right here. Not just moving around, bouncing around a little bit there when it sat the front end down, and you can see right there from that angle. Great shot from the drone. You can see Dwayne get the advantage off the start line, but Huffman able to drive around and go to the final round. 4.09 with a 1.
Jerry Tucker, you continue to impress us. ET of 4.08 with a 6. Were you happy with that pass, and what can we expect in the finals?
At 4.08 with those conditions is probably pretty solid. We knew we had to be on our game. Them Voss guys are always fast and hard to beat, so if we just got to keep from making any mistakes.
All right, that's easy to do, right?
Piece of cake.
Final rounds coming up here in a number of these categories as Tyler Crockett and Kevin Cody will square off here. The all-motor category. One of the biggest hood scoops on the property.
I was gonna say, there's a big motor in that one.
Cody in the far
red
lane.
light start.
Cody's going to grab the win. You guys can check out that hood scoop all you want. I just took that thing right to the winner's circle. Congratulations. Yeah, good, tough category here. Love it as well. Watching these competitors all day.
Crockett pushing it just a little bit. Cody had the performance advantage and knew he needed to push the tree and just pushed a little too hard.
Congratulations, Kevin Cody. You're taking home an Ironman. You just told me you kind of struggled all weekend. So how special does this mean after all the trials you went through?
This means so much to me. We had to work really hard to get the car ready. I just want to thank everybody here at the track. I want to thank my friends to help me out. It's been a lot. It's been a struggle. I want to say special thanks to my buddy Kevin, Mike, and Russ that are here for me. They've helped me a ton of time. Thanks to Ponday's Performance. I mean, all you guys, BES engines. There's more there. I'm just nervous. But I'm just so excited. This is my first time to ever won anything. Never gonna imagine I can win something like this. So it's just awesome.
Well, you did it. How are you going to celebrate? If this is a big one for you, first Ironman, you got to remember it.
I got to buy car parts.
Save the money.
Then we'll celebrate.
Well, congratulations, Kevin Cody. You are walking away with Ironman and all motor.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Got to buy car parts, man.
That's a true racer right there. What can do with the money? Buy more parts. Nicole doesn't look like she's going to make the final round.
Disappointing to make it this far and not be able to make the call.
Just looking forward to that. Both these cars, very similar paint schemes. One was in the chrome look and one the flat look. Very good looking race cars. And have done a really nice job, both cars, all day long.
They've been on point, very fast category. Number of cars out here today with no hood scoop or air clean or anything on them. Not just one or two.
No, there's several. Yeah, several.
.031 light solid right there in the reaction time department. Puts a 433 on the board and takes home the hardware.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing anything go wrong in the semifinals, so not sure what happened to her car, but Kyle is running really well.
Another look at the car here as we send it upstairs. Kristen is with the winner. Let's check in with her.
Kyle Salmonen, your first IHRA event, and you're walking away with the Ironman. Just walk me through how you did it this weekend.
Well, it wouldn't be without my team. I mean, Craig, Nicole, Steve, Adam. I mean, we blew it up Thursday, thrashed all day, Friday, and they put us on the ladder, number 10, and here we are, number 1. So, yeah, without, Team Liberty, wouldn't be here. So it's all credit goes to them.
Don't go anywhere. We've got great racing action coming your way from Duranta Dragway in just a moment. Welcome back to Milan, Michigan and Durana Dragway here for the IHRA Pro Mod Mania as we cover all the action here with the Mountain Motor Pro Stock category. And this is the Run What You Brung. And he brung a dragster.
And Tim Brown brought basically a Pro Mod. Who was Tim Brown the other day? He put on a wild show. Got out there, got a little loose, went across the center line, took some cones out, kept it on all four.
There was a moment.
I was beginning to wonder if he was going to be on the roof.
That was a brave crew guy right there, standing behind that car with his foot about 6 inches away from the wheelie bars. That car continued to lunge backward just a little bit. And you can't move your feet very quickly. Sticky out there. So a quick little wheelie bar adjustment going on over there for Tim Brown. Josh Van Skeever will line up here out of Andover, New York with the dragster.
Talking to Disco Dean earlier today and said Tim Brown does a lot of work for him.
Heads up race here, no dial-ins.
Got to get what you brung to the finish line first.
Love it. Top bulbs are on. Here we go. Red light for Van Skeever. It goes to the door car. How about that? Tim Brown takes home the hardware with a 382. 011 light.
Yeah. 011, 382. And doing a good job by Tim Brown this weekend.
Excited fans out here.
Look at that thing picking the front end up out there in the middle. Nice job, Tim. We've seen Tim make a couple of Pro Mod fields along the way last year, and good to see him come out here this weekend and pick up a win.
Congratulations, Tim Brown. You're taking home that Ironman in the Run What You Brung class.
Yeah.
Just tell me a little bit about what you actually brung. The door car's taking home the win.
Well, I was up here actually testing for Outlaw Pro Mod for the IHRA series. And, well, it's not doing bad. We still got to tune it up. We switched to a screw blower this year. It's not bad for a 31-year-old car, 2,600 pounds. So it's got a lot more left in it. We just got to tune her up some more.
And speaking of the Winsleys, it will be Joe Winsley Jr. in the small tire car. That has made his way to the final round. Alongside that car, the beautiful Mustang of Justin Turgeon. 1997 model Mustang, very clean. These things are a handful. Small tire, plenty of horsepower. You have to find some way to harness it and manage it through those small rear tires. And realistically speaking, you don't know how quick your competitor is going or has gone. So you really just got to get as much as you can out of yours.
Yeah, we talked about running your own lane. Well, this is the category. You got to run your own lane. But I've never seen one of these guys run their own lane. They're out here talking and doing some talk. Got a Ford versus Chevy final round.
Yeah, Pro Charger there underneath the hood of the Camaro. Intake down there in that lower grill section. It is a gorgeous car, man. Both cars beautiful. Ford versus Chevrolet. Red light. And it looked like Justin just rolled the beam a little bit.
Yeah, I think they had an issue with that last round. Looked like the beam was flickering when he staged the car. I'm not sure what was going on there, but Winsley right on down through there. Nice solid pass for the Winsley team.
And the frustration there.
I know he's probably complaining that it's, you know, something with the tree, but man, that car did that 2 runs in a row. So there's something going on there with that car. Not sure exactly what it is, but something happened. You can see the light flickering. And realistically, it doesn't matter. It blew the tires off.
Yeah.
It's an irrelevant point at this point.
Yeah, he pedaled that thing twice and couldn't get it hooked up. If he left perfect, the results were going to be the same.
Yeah, Winsley over in the other lane, no issues at all.
Hey, let's go up and talk to Joel Winsley, our latest winner.
Joel Winsley Jr., we're just joking up here. We said at least one Winsley is taking home an Ironman this weekend. Hopefully your father won't be too mad, but just walk me through that last pass right there.
Last pass went well. We decided to come out this weekend and try out the 28 tire. We never ran it before, so we put them on within a few runs. We're like, wow, this is pretty cool. So first couple runs today, we weren't able to figure it out, so we're like, let's just slow it down, see if we can go A to B, and that's what we did. So.
You did just that, but I know it's a team effort. Who's your team that got you here, and what does it mean to you for them standing behind you this weekend?
Team-wise, we got PTP tuning. Patrick's been with me and my dad forever, and I mean, it's just great. We have a lot of fun. My brother-in-law is my crew chief. All the family's out here because we're so close to home, and usually we do this race. You know, we used to back in the day, the front Milan heads-up deal, and it's just fun. You know, we're having a lot of fun, and yeah, I can't complain.
Final round, open comp.
Yeah, Chuck Lewis is going to line up in the near lane, and Eric Carnes in the far lane. Eric Carnes with the 82 Pontiac Firebird. And how about a Dodge Daytona there for Chuck Lewis? 1985 model.
Pro Cherie bracket racing.
Yeah, I like it. 892 dial in for Chuck Lewis, the quicker of the two cars, with that 85 Dodge Daytona there in the near lane. 955 for Carnes. This one's over. Unfortunately for Carnes, leaving too early by 30 thou. 300s. I would just get out of the throttle. Anyone to know what the car can run at that point. It's just insult to injury. On the other side, he went under by 2, so certainly had something to play with up there at the top end. Typically how they will dial them in case they miss the bulb, so that they can play the game at the top end, but this one will be all Chuck Lewis.
Yep, both cars under by 2, but a little red in the right. Chuck Lewis getting the win.
And one more time, Kristen is busy up there at the top end of the track. Let's check in with her.
Chuck Lewis, congratulations. You're taking home the Ironman in that open comp class. You said it was easy, but I know it wasn't easy. Tell me about all the work that just went into this one.
Oh, it's just, it's a lot of work. And the competition here is amazing. So to be here at this point right now, it's just incredible.
You have to be nearly perfect this weekend, but you also have a great team behind you.
I do. My family was here, and the family that couldn't make it here was watching it live at home, and it's a team effort. It truly is.
Now tell me how you're going to celebrate this one.
I'm just going to go back to the pits right now and high-five everybody and kick back and relax.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Congrats to Chuck Lewis out of Adrian, Michigan. Excellent job there with that car. And another very tough category, so a beautiful Ironman to take back to the family. We've got some great battles coming up. Don't go anywhere. You do not want to miss these final rounds. We'll be right back. We're getting closer here to the final round for the Mountain Motor Pro Stock category, and looking forward to this one. Who's going to win it all here at the IHRA Pro Mod Mania? Once again, small tire on these cars. They are a handful, man. Plenty of power. You've got to manipulate it and work it through that back tire. Try to keep it hooked up. Use it where you can. It's easy to go too far.
Nitrous car in the right-hand lane, turbo car in the left-hand lane.
Travis Easelman, the 1989 Corvette out of Middletown, Ohio, and Jay Trissel out of West Unity, Ohio. 2002 Camaro. Both great looking cars here and doing a good job making their way here to the final round. Final race here for the 2026 IHRA Pro Mod Mania event. Top bulbs are on. And both of them keeping them hooked up, driving them to the stripe. Great battle there. But the better of the two reaction times going to Trissel. How about an 036 light? Does a great job, man. Puts a 395 up on the board, and we saw them put that car in the threes in the previous round as well. It's a hot rod.
Yeah, 185 miles an hour. I think that's a nitrous car, and it runs big speed.
Excellent job. Congrats to both for making it to the final round. Jay Trissel will take home the hardware. Let's watch it again.
I think Travis had some issues there. Just that car ran better earlier in the day and put the chutes out early. By that time, Jay's long gone.
So that'll wrap things up here. I'm sure we will talk to our winner up there at the top end as well. If you'd like to hear from them, we'll look forward to speaking with Jay. Give him a chance to get up there, and Jay getting the helmet off. They're pretty tight there, and of course all the safety gear as well. Head and neck restraint devices that are wrapped around the belts. And he's already talking. He's like, give me a second, man. I'll catch my breath here and climb up out of this thing. Good look at those race cars as well. I mean, legit roll cage inside of that thing as they sit back inside of it. Give him a second to climb up out of the car, but he's going to get a nice Ironman.
Well, congratulations. You're taking home an Ironman. Just walk me through how you got it done this weekend.
I'm sorry, man. This is awesome. Me and my crew, we worked real hard. We're at 131, and then to come here, you know, it's been a challenge. But God bless everybody in LDR. I mean, we had big challenges, but this old hot rod printed tickets all weekend, man. We didn't miss a beat, but my crew, Joe Wheeler and Jake, and unfortunately Ryan had to leave for a wedding. But Ryan, I love you, dog, and we did it. And tell all my sponsors, I'm sorry. My wife's gonna laugh at me because, you know, just wound up. It's just, we deserve this. I mean, it's badass. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry.
This is definitely special for you. Now, you talked about the struggles. Was there ever a time that you felt like you wanted to give up or quit?
Well, nah. I mean, if you understood, we built this motor in a garage, right? And please don't take me politically wrong. They call him the Mexicutioner, and Dominic, you know, we literally build this motor, and then we service this thing at home. We do everything. You know, Grisby helped me with the tune-up. I'm very blessed, but, you know, I got a young crew, and I'm doing the tune-up and the setup. But just like Jalen from JBR, he helped us, and Craig from AVCO, VP, Diamond Pistons, Rosler, Tube works with the rear end. I mean, the car just repeats and repeats, and I can't ask nothing more. I'm so grateful. I'm just humble, and I'm grateful. Thank you.
How are you going to celebrate?
I'm going to get drunk. That's a for sure thing. I mean, we're going to enjoy this, you know. But due respect, there's a reason we were a champion last year, because we don't give up. And just like, you know, we just kept getting it on. It's great.
That's what it's all about. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thanks to IHRA, too. Love you. And shout out to Joe Clark, the new AJ doors. I had a United door. Love you, dog.
Absolutely love it. How about some honesty there?
I love it.
I'm going to get drunk.
And by the way, anybody got a beer?
Yeah. Yeah. Pair of 419s with a 2. I mean, it's just been right on it. Last time out, I believe it was DeBonis that went 008. green at the starting line, and Oxford was he was not far off. Don't get me wrong. I think he had some sort of like maybe an 019 light or something of that area, but very, very solid effort there out of Oxford. We'll see if he picks up the game a little bit or if he's going to see if Tabbatas can do the same magic, but both cars very, very good at running the number.
Yeah, I think Tabbatas was dead on. Just a few thou off.
Tabbatas with a 450 dial in will leave just a little bit earlier than Oxford. I believe it might be Holloway out there that's on the side of the car. That is not Holloway. I think he's standing back behind the car. So here we go, the final in Top Sportsman. Tabbatas in the far lane. And Oxford way red. 030 light. 024 puts a 418.8 on the board, so car dialed in nice. And how about a 450 with a 0 on a 450?
Yeah.
Go ahead and run it out of the gate. I won this one. Let's run it out of the gate and see where we're at.
Let's see how close I had it dialed. Oh, 450 with an O. Yeah, right on the money.
Ah, you hate to see somebody go red in the final round. You just want to see a good drag race. Just didn't happen.
Congratulations to Pat.
Pat Tabbatas, you're taking home the Ironman and Top Sportsman. Now, when you're running lights like 008, 007, your competition knew he had to be up on the tree, and he actually red lit. Like, what does that just mean to you, knowing that they're a little nervous? There's a lot of pressure to get off the tree quick.
Well, let's thank our Lord and Savior. Went to church this morning, and we debuted our new car, brand new engine combination from APT. Got to thank my wife. My wife's #1 trophy wife crew chief. She's there for me all the time. So thank Daryl, thank IHRA. I thank the whole program. Mickey Thompson Tires, Driven Oil, Hughes Converters. I have a whole list of people, but it's awesome, and I'm glad to be in the winner's circle. We weren't even going to come to this race. We live 40 minutes away, and our business is very busy, and my wife's like, we need to go, so here we are.
Hey, I'm glad your wife said that, because if not, you wouldn't be walking away with the Ironman. But man, a brand new car and putting it in the winner's circle, that's not easy to do.
Nope. Thank to Bob's Profab. Those guys built me a beautiful car. Everybody loves the car. It worked really well today, and this is the end results.
Well, congratulations, Pat. I hope you go celebrate with your wife. Hopefully she's coming down here soon and she's excited.
I'm sure she's very excited. Oh, my sister's here. My sister, she's never seen me win a race. That's awesome. 2 weeks ago, we went to a quick 8 race. I got a Pro Stock Dodge truck. They were there, and it rained, and they're like, oh, we're going to leave. They dressed up the track later in the afternoon. We ended up winning, so she left, didn't see me win. She came today. I said, well, let's see what we can do.
Well, you got it done for her. Congratulations. This is going to be a special one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Couple of good weeks there.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him, man.
He's on a roll.
That's awesome. We're going to shift gears. Let's go to Mountain Motor Pro Stock. Jerry Tucker, your #1 qualifier in the far lane, or the right lane, as it were, with that beautiful red car. You're looking at Jeremy Huffman there. Jerry Tucker, qualifying #1, and in the first round put a 410 on the board. Second round put a 408 on the board. We'll find out what he's got here in the final round. On the other side, Jeremy Huffman with a 409 in round #1 was low ET of that round, and then a 409 again. So we know what's inside of that car. We'll see if he's going to step on it just a little bit here against Jerry Tucker. Tucker with 1 national event win, did so just recently as well. Grabbed it in Columbus in 2025, and then a runner-up. He was in the final at Columbus here just a couple of weeks ago. Huffman also with a national event win as well in Richmond in 2025.
Both these cars very even in performance last round, and then also the driver on the tree. 20 for Tucker, 22 for Huffman.
Man, that door, just get some fresh air inside there. Should be all good to go. Final on Mountain Motor Pro stock. Top bulb on for Huffman. Here comes JT. Who's going to win it? Mountain Motor Pro stock, one of the toughest categories on the planet. Reaction times both extremely good. And the win's going to go to Jerry Tucker with a .0009 green light. Talk about an incredible reaction time. To think you go 0-11 and you're way behind by 100th is nothing to sneeze at, and then follows that up with a 410, wins it on a hole shot.
Man, you don't think Columbus made him angry? That car was running really well, and he got beat in the final on a hole shot. He comes back the very next race and wins the final round on a hole shot. 000 with a 9 reaction time. Jerry Tucker was ready to go.
Man, what a job both drivers doing right there.
Yeah.
Margin of victory, 0.07 of a second.
How about having an 11 light and you're late?
Yeah, you're behind. You can't catch them. Wow. Incredible race, and that's exactly what Mountain Motor Pro Stock does. That's what they deliver.
You were running fast all weekend in Ohio, and you lost in the finals on a hole shot, but you just won on a hole shot 0009 light. Was that payback? Were you kind of sitting steaming on that one for a while?
Well, anytime you let your team down, and we had the fastest car for the last 2 outings, and it was my turn to make up a little difference.
Did you feel more pressure going into this finals to get it done?
No, our car's been real good, and it's the same as always. I knew if I just did my job, everybody else always does their job, and we'd be okay.
All right, Jerry Tucker, you're always a soft-spoken guy. How are you going to celebrate this Ironman? You earned this one. You've been earning it for a while.
Hey, I'm ready to go do some major celebrating.
Well, we're excited. Congratulations, Jerry Tucker.
It's been a great time bringing you all the action here from Durana Dragway up here in Milan, Michigan. Hope you enjoyed all the great racing action, and congratulations to all the participants that came out here to battle for the big money. Until next year, so long.